Welcome to the Project Search classroom here at St. Joseph Hospital. My name is Jennifer Leduc Casado, and I am the project manager for the program here in Nashua. Project Search is a school-to-work program for students with disabilities that takes place entirely within the hospital. The program was started over 13 years ago at Cincinnati Children's Hospital by an ER nurse named Erin Riley. Since then, the program has expanded all over the United States and overseas to Australia and Europe. Students accepted to Project Search are typically in their last year of high school eligibility. Instead of attending traditional classes, the students come to the hospital each day to participate in classroom activities, career exploration, and on-the-job training. The goal for each student is competitive employment within the healthcare field using the skills they've acquired here at the hospital. As part of their on-the-job training, students perform different internships within the hospital. I'm here in environmental services with one of our students, Noelle. Hi, Noelle.
Hi.
Hi. Tell us what you do here.
Well, I stocked the sheets and the pillowcases, like on the crates, and I also take stuff from the bins and I give it to my partner, and she will push them away too.
Okay. Is there anything else that you do
In
in the morning?
In the morning, we do the afternoon meeting in the classroom, and we talk about stuff like this morning we practice for the big thing for the graduation.
Okay. Noelle, what other internships have you done?
Let's see. Well, I did housekeeping, IS, and rehab.
Okay. What did you do in IS?
Well, it's not that much, so I just did some. Well, I use my bare hand and I had to smash this PC just to get it open, just to put a new printer in.
You smashed the PC?
Well, like that.
Oh, okay. What is your favorite thing about Project Search?
My favorite thing, well, I've got to say rehab. Well, not rehab. It's housekeeping.
Housekeeping is your favorite?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to get a job when you're done here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. When we were speaking with Noelle, she mentioned she had a partner. This is her partner, Siobhan.
Siobhan Fields.
That's right. Siobhan, what do you do here?
I can do here. I can do it in the laundry.
You do the laundry here.
Orders, pillowcases, and towels, face cloths, and gowns and other stuff.
Okay.
You put away. No anything.
You put everything away.
You put anything away.
Great. Siobhan,
Yeah.
do you like Project Search?
Yeah, it right, Professor.
You like it?
Yeah, I like that.
Great. Siobhan, what's your favorite thing about Project Search?
The rap?
Okay. Oh, you like the lab the best.
No rap.
Okay. What other internships have you done?
You got my Professor?
What other things have you done with Project Search?
Oh my. Nothing.
Nothing. Siobhan?
Yeah.
Okay. You work in housekeeping?
Yeah, I work in housekeeping.
Where else do you work?
Oh, no.
Did you work in the lab?
Yeah, I work in the lab.
What did you do in the lab?
I can do blood run
You did the blood run
and other stuff.
and other stuff.
The other stuff.
Okay. And you like Project Search?
Yeah, you right, Professor.
Are you going to get a job after Project Search?
Yeah, and to get a job when Professor is done.
Thank you. Good job. We're now here in the cafeteria with another one of our students, Whitney. Whitney, what kinds of things do you do here?
I do like doing salad bars, like pizzas, french fry, hamburgers, hotline, and then I do cookies, the bread rolls. I stock up milks, pies, fruit, and I go wash down tables.
Great.
And I do a lot of different different milks. I have to go out back to get some, and sodas and everything, bag of chips too.
Great. Now, Whitney, you have more than one internship right now, right?
I did rehab, making up beds for my patients, and then I did IS, doing changing printers and rollers.
Whitney,
Yes,
what's your favorite thing about Project Search?
I like Project Search because I can meet different people and help them too.
Wonderful. How did you first learn about Project Search?
From my high school teacher.
Great. Which internship do you like best? You like the cafeteria best?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right, and we're probably going to come up later and see what you do up on the rehab floor, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm here in Laboratory Services, and we're speaking with Lynn. Lynn, what is your title here?
My title is Patient Service Representative. I'm a lead here at St. Joe's in the lab.
Wonderful. And you're actually overseeing one of our Project Search students.
Yes, I am, Alex.
And what is
Yes.
he doing here?
Alex does a lot for us. We love having him here. He's a great asset to our department. He brings down the labs for us. He stocks the shelves, gets all our containers ready, expedites everything so the patient, when they come in, it runs so much easier. We have everything we need right there at our fingertips.
Wonderful. Are you noticing a difference with Alex here? Is he helping you see patients faster, or?
Yes, see patients faster, yes, and expedites it's like everything we need is right there. It's already done for us. He does our culture bottles, our specimen cups, so, as he's doing right now, the tubes, the lab tubes, so yeah, it works out great.
Now, why did the lab want to be a part of Project Search?
Oh, we had an interest right away. We just love it, helping people and watching him grow, and we just thought we couldn't pass it up. We're like, oh, yes, yes, we were begging for somebody.
That's wonderful.
So, yeah, he does a great job.
And do you think you'll continue to be a part of the program as it grows?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, 100%.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. We have
you're
Alex
welcome.
standing right here. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Why don't you come on close to me? What were you just doing?
Stuck in tubes,
And what else do you do?
and I do stocking the needles, making sure it's make sure that the needles are fully stocked and everything like that.
Great.
Trying to think what else. And sometimes, but not too much, because now the lab has asked us not to overfill the individual containers. So we kind of keep an eye on that, because it's although I find it quite difficult when I do it in the smaller things, because my hands are slightly bigger than the containers. So but I work around that. And I, as you heard before, I pretty much do a lot around the laboratory.
Okay. What other internships have you done?
And I done my first internship in the first rotation was the ISO or better off information systems. But
That's working with computers?
and that basically that's the hospital's tech computer techs. That's what they if a computer goes down, they get called. If the printer goes down, they get called. If that's what the department, and if they and it's and
What's your favorite thing about Project Search?
that's a good question. my favorite thing is that the lab, because especially the last couple of months, because they've been so busy and they've been needing my help, so this is a better place than information systems was, because at the last couple of weeks of the last internship, I found that it was very slow. So in other words, not enough work were to be found. So when I came to the lab, I noticed that they needed me right away. So
you like to be busy.
Yeah, it was good for everybody. I guess you can say.
Okay. Alex, do you think you've learned things here that will help you find a job?
I think throughout the department, throughout the whole entire thing, I think I learned a whole lot that would hopefully help me with the continuous searching of a job. Mm-hmm.
Great. And you want to work when you're done with Project Search?
Absolutely.
Great.
That's one of my goals.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lauren, can you tell me what you do here in sterile processing?
I wrap and I package supplies and I dry cutters.
How did you find out about Project Search?
From disabilities.
So Linkabilities told you about Project Search?
Yes.
What do you want to do after your graduation? Do you want to work doing some kind of sterile processing?
Yes.
We're here with the Project Search teacher, Mary McAvoy Barrett. Mary, can you tell us a little bit about a typical day in the life of a Project Search student?
Sure, Jennifer. Typically, a student comes in around 8 o'clock in the morning. We meet for half an hour in the morning, is class time, going over different topics and also kind of winding up, gearing up for the day. Then students go off to their internships. Most students will be in their internship for the whole day, eating lunch with their coworkers at their job site. And then we get back together at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We take a break and discuss the things that went on during the day, as well as any classwork that needs to be done.
Now, how do students go about obtaining their internships?
Well, we started over the year prior to Project Search starting, going out, meeting with managers and supervisors in the departments. Then the students got the opportunity to go and interview in the departments, and then they chose what they wanted to do. It was a decision that was made. They had to apply for the job, interview for the job, and they could have been turned down for a job too.
Wonderful. Now, this is the first graduating class of Project Search in all of New England, and we're going to take you to their graduation ceremonies, where the students will give speeches. We're going to have a special address from New Hampshire Senator Peggy Gilmore, and the students are going to present a special gift to the hospital. We're here at the Project Search graduation with our business liaison, Kathy Rice-Orshak. Kathy, tell us why it's so important for St. Joseph Hospital to be involved in the community.
Well, I think we talk a lot here at the hospital about mission, and it's not something we just talk about, it's something we want to live. And I think Project Search as a community project really exemplifies who we want to be and what we want to be about. It was a perfect thing for us to do to help us to continue to live our mission.
And what is having the students here at the hospital, what has it meant to you and to all the departments?
Well, I think a couple things. One is the practical, the obvious. Our lives have been changed and improved. Departments indicate that their customer satisfaction has improved because the students are doing things that free the staff up to be able to really take care of the needs of the patients. Some of the other areas that they've worked in, they talked about they can just do a better job because of the students. They add that little extra. And so that's really important to us. Other things that were mentioned were staff are less stressed because the students are there and really helping. So that's the important practical piece. But I think it helps all of us as individuals to, our lives have clearly been enriched by these young people. People that aren't even involved with them on a regular basis speak about them so highly with great admiration. It forces all of us to really confront our stereotypes on what are disabilities. And I think we're all looking differently and realizing it's not about disabilities, it's about abilities.
Okay. I'd like to invite Siobhan Fields up to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and the republic that which stands one nation under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Thank you, Siobhan. I'd like to invite Monsignor Stephen Woolsey up here for the opening prayer.
In each generation, we are blessed with the enthusiasm and the gifts of a new group of young people who come into our midst to ensure the continuation of the things that we have lived and strive to achieve. We're also blessed throughout time and in our families and our community by the wisdom of those who have gone before us. To begin our celebration this night, we recall that wisdom and ask a blessing upon all assembled here. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward in heaven is great. So said the one we call Jesus the Christ.
I think it's going to be easier this way. Welcome, welcome, welcome to what hopefully will be, welcome to the first of what we hope to be many, many Project Search graduations. It seemed like it took forever, and then it seems like it just happened overnight, and here we are to celebrate. I'm Kathy Ray Zorshak. I manage the awesome volunteers here at the hospital. I also work with Health Ministries. And I also have been privileged and blessed to be the project liaison for Project Search this past year. And it truly was a privilege and a pleasure and a true blessing. So I am fortunate to be here to officially welcome you here tonight. Somebody asked me, Allison, sitting right there, sent me an email and she said, will you be there at the graduation? And I said, of course I will. I said, I'll be the one in the corner crying. Well, they didn't let me stay in the corner, so I'll be the one up here crying. So, in celebration with just wonder and awe. We're just so proud and so pleased. So I on behalf of the hospital, would like to welcome all of you here tonight, and I would invite Peter Davis, our President and CEO, to come up and perhaps share a few remarks for us. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Kathy. I'd like to welcome you all to our very first Project Search graduation in New England. Kathy actually put the steps here so I could see over the podium. I was wondering what she was trying to figure, but I think it's for our class. St. Joseph Hospital is proud to host this program. The students have had a unique opportunity, really, to spend some time here. They've had an opportunity to learn skills, which will lead them, I think, towards employment. And while improving their time and management abilities, working on social skills, and working on discovering how they become good citizens in their communities. And for that, I think we take great pride in being part of that. The students not only are ones who have benefited from this program, but the people here at the hospital have had a tremendous benefit as well. And I think that's very important to understand the satisfaction of our customers, our patients, of our visitors. The manner in which the staff has embraced the program has been truly inspiring to me, and I enjoyed spending some time with them on a couple of occasions. They've been really a part of the hospital, and they've woven themselves into our fabric, and we're going to miss them, really are, even though we do have a new class coming in the fall. But it also speaks amazing about the collaboration from the outside. And let me just make sure so I don't miss any names here, but this program would not exist today if it were not for the efforts of Linkabilities, Gateway Community Services, the Plus Company, New Hampshire Vocational Rehabilitation, the Nashua School District, Dartmouth Hitchcock Clinic, played an active role, Home Health and Hospice, Greenbrier Terrace, were all participants in our program. And so I want to make sure we don't miss any of those very special organizations who have given of their time and their efforts, and the people within the organization who really give of time, because it requires some volunteer effort and extra work. The support has been great. And to them I say thank you. To the students, I say congratulations. You're very special people and people who we're very proud of. And you've made a wonderful effort and commitment to reach this point. And so we're very, very proud of you. And to all of you, I want to say thank you. As supporters of Project Search, this is the very first class in New England, and we are very proud to be part of that. Thank you, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Peter. I'd like to invite Jim McKenna, VP of Ambulatory Services here at the hospital, to come up here.
Thanks, Kathy. Oh, welcome everybody. Our students, our distinguished faculty who are now out there, parents and friends, welcome. Today we are honored to celebrate this occasion with our commencement speaker, Senator Peggy Gilmore, and I have the honor and pleasure of introducing her, someone I've known for many years. Peggy Gilmore was elected to the Senate in 2008. Raised in Massachusetts, she earned a master's degree in nursing before moving to Hollis with her husband David in 1973. After working as a visiting nurse, she organized with community leaders to establish the first hospice program in the southern part of the state. She went on to serve as president and CEO of Home Health and Hospice Care in Nashua from 1994 to 2002. She also led a successful drive to fund and open the first inpatient residential hospice in the state, the Community Hospice House. Senator Gilmore's work in the community has included serving on the boards of directors of the American Cancer Society, the Greater National Council on Alcoholism, and the Neighborhood Health Center for Greater Nashua, among others. Senator Gilmore has been recognized for her efforts with several awards, including the Home Care Association of New Hampshire's Home Care Service Award, the New Hampshire Charitable Foundation Humanitarian Award, and the Foundation for Healthy Communities Innovators Award. Senator Gilmore is also the mother of 2 children and has 2 grandchildren. So with that, I give you Senator Peggy Gilmore.
I feel like I'm home. I've spent a lot of days and hours in this room over my years. But I just want to say a few words and bring my congratulations and best wishes to the graduates and to their families. And I know how proud everyone is. And to say thank you so much for inviting me to be part of this very first graduation of Project Search. You know, I feel absolutely honored to be able to be here and to address you. And it's you that have made this possible. You 5 students, when we're so proud of Lauren and Siobhan and Noel and Alexander and Whitney. They are the reason that we're all here, and I know we're all going to have goodies and cake, and it's all because you made this possible for us. And I bring my thanks from the state to those who have made this graduation and Project Search possible. You have the thanks of our whole community. Mr. Davis, president of St. Joseph Healthcare, and Kathy Rice-Orshak, who I know has worked very hard to make this be a success today. You know, one of the things I learned being a senator is that the most important part of getting things done is being part of a team. So this graduation would not be possible without team members. The team that has come to be the first with this program, the first program of its kind in New England, as Mr. Davis said. And our congratulations again from the state to those team members, the Business Advisory Council, and to Dartmouth Hitchcock, Home Health and Hospice Care, where I worked for many, many years, and Greenbrier Terrace, where, again, for years I've taken my therapy dog, Tasha, all to be an integral part of the community. It's the team that worked together to make Project Search happen here in Nashua and make it possible for us to have 5 new members trained to be part of our workforce, and who will become members of the many healthcare teams, again, teams that we have here in New Hampshire. Let's talk a little bit about New Hampshire and what we'll need for the future for our great state. You know, our New Hampshire population is the 3rd oldest in the country. As an aging state, and this is scary, we're tied with Florida. The other thing is we are getting older faster than any other state. And when I think about that, I think, well, how can that be? I'm certainly not getting any older any faster. Mr. Davis isn't, or Mrs. Pelletier, or Dr. Baranowski. But what does this mean? She says we are. It means that New Hampshire is going to need many more people to care for and provide services for those who are elderly, and to do the jobs that those elders have given up. So we need to prepare for that now. That is why all of you and all people with disabilities are such an important part of our workforce of the future. This is why Project Search is so important, and why programs such as this are vital to our future. And think of it, this is a program that achieves so many things. First, it gives the healthcare system new workers. This is a program that helps our businesses and our economy. And you all know how important that is, particularly right now. People who are trained to do a job are more likely to get a job. And those with a job are more likely to have extra money to spend. And that makes more jobs, and the cycle goes around. This is a program that helps break down barriers in the workplace. And the workplace is our new neighborhood. When our workplace has the diversity of many cultures and includes those of us with all kinds of abilities and disabilities, and those who bring different skills, and we all work side by side on the same team, we understand each other better. And when we understand each other and realize we are more often alike than different, we are better as a society. And this first class of Project Search gives those, like our graduates, the chance for meaningful jobs in a part of the world that is so important to all of us, healthcare. You know, I've been a nurse for over 40 years. I guess we really are an old state. There are so many jobs in healthcare that are part of what we need to do to keep our people healthy and make them better when they are sick. It's not just being a nurse like I am. It's making and serving the food, keeping everything safe and clean, making sure that people get to the right appointment, being with them so they are not afraid. Every member of the team has a job to do to make the team a winning team. And today, everyone here is a winner. You know, any graduation is a time to celebrate with the new possibilities that lie ahead. It's also a time that can be very scary, because now is the time to do something else, something different, and maybe not something we were familiar with, something like going to school. And this graduation is no different. And so I'm going to take just a minute and read a bit from one of my favorite poets, someone who was very wise, a man named Dr. Seuss. And it's just as a little aside, one of the highlights of my life was to be able to give Dr. Seuss an award for all the important things he's done in his life to make our world a better place, and for the books he's written that speak to both the young and the old. And Dr. Seuss knew when we're faced with change in our life, what that can be like. So to you graduates, I'm going to say, oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball and make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV, except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something. You'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. So, be your name Boxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Alley, Van Allen, O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And from the state, I would like to bring a resolution from the state of New Hampshire, a state Senate resolution. Be it known that the New Hampshire Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Project Search and its first graduating class in recognition of the efforts of those who are opening doors for students, expanding New Hampshire's workforce, and meeting community needs. And be it further known that the New Hampshire Senate extends its best wishes for continued success, and that this resolution is duly signed by the President of the Senate, Sylvia B. Larson.
Thank you. I'll accept this on behalf of all the participants and all the folks in our graduating class and our wonderful instructors here at for Project Search. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. And thank you, Peggy, so much for your words of encouragement, for the Dr. Seuss's words of encouragement, and for that resolution. And you're very, very proud. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And as a segue, Peter had mentioned the faculty, and it is my honor to invite Mary McAvoy Barrett to come up here in a minute. But I guess I would be remiss not to say, without Mary and her team, without Janice Acaro, and without the Nashua school system, none of us would be sitting here tonight. And we have been truly, truly, truly blessed. And it's been just awesome working with Mary and Rick and Denise and working with the students. And to see how you have worked with them and your encouragement, enthusiasm, and dedication, and just, there are no words to describe. But it's been a pleasure to watch it and to observe it. And so I'm starting already. I'd like to invite Mary up here now, please.
Thank you, Kathy. It is my pleasure to introduce Lauren Vanbrook.
I would like to thank the staff processing department for providing me with my internship. I learned to help sterilization by wrapping linens, packaging supplies, and heat sealing. I liked Project Search because it taught me new skills and I met nice people. After graduation, I will be working at Dartmouth Hitchcock Clinic in the dermatology department. My words of wisdom are, try new things and I will like it.
And now I'd like to invite Whitney Brown up to share a few words.
I would like to thank IS Food Service and Rehab Department for providing me with my internship. I have learned how to make up a hospital bed, how to set up a salad bar, and how to change printer rollers. I like Project Search because I have met a lot of nice people and have learned how to do a lot of different jobs. After graduation, I plan to work in OB/GYN, Hitchcock Clinic. My words of wisdom are: believe in yourself and help other people.
And now I'd like to invite Noelle Hogan up.
I would like to thank the outpatients rehab and housekeeping departments for providing me with my internships. I learned to be friendly with patients and my coworkers. I have learned how to keep everything clean and sanitized. I liked Project Search because it was my best job experience, and I learned a lot. After graduation, I will be working at a Dartmouth Hitchcock Clinic in the podiatry department. My words of wisdom are: believe in yourself and know you can do a good job by working your hardest.
I'd like to invite Mary right back up again, and Keith Richard, who is the assistant principal at Nashua High North, to confer the diplomas.
This afternoon, we have the opportunity to confer Nashua High School North diplomas for 2 of our students. And Keith Richards, the principal from Nashua High North. Assistant principal. Well, you're principal for now.
Noel Hogan. Alexander Pietrovelli. So that nobody feels left out, we have Certificate of Achievements to hand to all of our students. Lauren Bambrick, excuse me. Whitney Brown. Siobhan Fields. Noel Hogan. And Alexander Pietrovelli. And may I suggest that these 5 incredible young adults receive a standing ovation. You make us very, very proud. You may have heard as the students were giving their presentations, that 3 out of the 3 mentioned that they are soon to be employed by Dartmouth Hitchcock Clinic. And I would like to invite Craig Beck, who is the director of Dartmouth Hitchcock Clinic, but also chairs our Business Advisory Council and Committee, and which is a very important position to the success of this project. So, Craig, I'd like to invite you up here and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. I am generally not at a loss for words, and my voice projects very well. So I'm going to stand in front of you guys and talk without a microphone, because I think you hear the shaking in my hand if I actually had it in my hand. First off, again, my name is Craig Beck. I'm the Administrative Director for Dartmouth Hitchcock Nashua. And probably more important, I am proud and honored to be part of a group, the Business Advisory Council, that is associated with such an amazing endeavor. First, from the Business Advisory Council, congratulations to the graduates. Well done, well deserved, and I think it was said on a number of occasions that this would not have happened without your efforts and without you being part of this. You guys are very special people, and you have made this a success. The Business Advisory Council is basically a collection of local businesses that work in the healthcare industry. There's business leaders from each of those, from St. Joseph Hospital, from Dartmouth Hitchcock, from Home Health and Hospice, from Greenbrier, and actually some members of the Board of Trustees from Gateways Community Service. And we've come together really to be the conduit from skill building and training to recruitment to ultimately employment. And pride is certainly a word that's been thrown out here a lot. I am very proud to be part of the Business Advisory Council. I'm very proud to be part of the Dartmouth Hitchcock family. And I'm very proud of the fact that we participated in this, and we are actually going to continue to participate by being an employer. Our goal of the Business Advisory Council is 100% job placement of the folks that graduate from Project Search. That's a lofty goal, but we feel very strongly, very confident for this group and for groups moving forward that we're going to be able to meet that goal. The last part that I wanted to put out in front of folks is the fact that, again, use of the word pride. Again, I'm very proud to work for Dartmouth Hitchcock, but I couldn't have made this happen without partnering with some very special people within Dartmouth-Hitchcock's system and within our four walls. And it is very clear and very obvious that there is both an operational or business-related reason to do this, has been pointed out. This is going to be a very successful part of the workforce in this community. But there is also a pride that is generated within the organizations that participate in this. And I have got a number of representatives, or we have a number of representatives from the Dartmouth-Hitchcock family, and I'm very proud to be part of a team that works with these folks, these very special folks that are making this happen. So I thank you for the folks from Dartmouth. The last thing I'd like to do, and it's probably the most important, the Business Advisory Council has been played up as one of the leading roles or leading groups to make this happen. But there are 3 or 4 people in this room that this definitely would not have happened without it happening. Jennifer, please raise your hand. Where's Emily? Emily? Here. Right here. Sandel's here. From Gateway Community Services. Kim? Right here. There you go. I was definitely going to embarrass you guys as well. So I've gone over my 5 minutes. Again, I'm very proud to be standing here in front of this group. I'm very proud that this has been a success. Congratulations to the graduates and welcome to the workforce. And we wish you many successes in the years to come. Thank you.
Remind me next year to sit on that side of the room. I'd like to invite Alex Petrovelli up here, please.
We met Kathy on the first day of Project Search when she helped us learn about the hospital and the rules that we had to follow. She helped us. She helped the departments to decide that they would work with Project Search interns. Kathy has always helped us in the hospital. We went to thank Kathy for being a good friend to Project Search and for Project Search for helping us being successful. We want to give Kathy this special copy of the article about us and Project Search that was in the Telegraph. Thank you, Kathy, and we will miss you and hope to see you again.
Thank you so much. I don't want to make this about me at all, but you all know what I want to do right now. It is not about me at all, but thank you. This means more than you will ever know, and I think you know that. I just keep saying it's been a privilege and a pleasure. And it has been a privilege and a pleasure to have been a part of these lives and the hope and the dreams, their hopes and dreams, and to see them realized and to see them moving on is sad and wonderful at the same time. So thank you so much, as I say, more than you ever could possibly know. And it is a perfect segue, because one of the pictures in that Telegraph article, and if the Telegraph reporter is still here, thank you very much for that article. This is fresh off the press, because you can still smell the ink, is our annual report for the St. Joseph Hospital. And oh, by the way, featured on this page would be our very own Whitney Brown in the St. Joseph 2008 annual report. And that's courtesy of the Telegraph newspaper, so thank you so very much. So it was a perfect segue. We didn't plan this, honest, we didn't. And I too would like to just thank, I see a lot of staff here from St. Joseph's. And I personally would like to thank you for being here and thank you for the support that I have felt over the last few months. The proudest days, I think, of being here has been seeing how the staff has responded to this project. It was an immediate, yes, we're all over this, how can we help and how can we make it happen? And many of the staff that are here are indeed the staff that worked with these kids. So, these young adults, I'm sorry. So thanks so much to the staff for being here and for making all of us proud too. So, without further ado, is there any other, for the good of the order, other than just thanks so much for being here? I will invite Father Steve up in a second, and then be sure to partake of the goodies. So, Father Steve.
Thank you, Kathy. As we give thanks to God for the blessing that these graduates not only have been, but continue to be in our lives, we're also thankful for their families, for their friends, and for all of you that have supported them and will continue to support them. Because as they go forth from the hospital tonight, we're very conscious that this is a beginning of a new phase in their lives. It is the beginning of what we hope will be many, many years of good and fulfilling work. We will miss you very much here, but you will remain in our hearts and our souls. We'd like to offer you tonight a blessing from our community, from our family here at St. Joe. It's a blessing we often share with one another. It's part of how we bless the space between us. And it is a prayer for work, for your work. May the light of your souls bless your work with love and warmth of heart. May you see in all that you do the beauty of all creation. May the sacredness of your work bring light and renewal to those whom you touch and to those who see and receive your work. May your work never exhaust you. Rather, may it release well springs of refreshment, inspiration, and excitement. May your days never be a burden. May dawn find hope in your hearts. May you approach each new day with dreams, possibilities, and promises. May your evenings find you gracious and fulfilled. And may you go into the night blessed, sheltered, and protected. May your souls and those of your families and friends be calm. May they console and renew you. This is our prayer for you. Amen. Thank you very much.
graduation has just concluded here at St. Joseph Hospital. I'm now standing with Craig Beck, who is the chair of our Business Advisory Council. Craig, can you tell us a little bit about the Business Advisory Council?
Sure. The Business Advisory Council is a collection of healthcare, business leaders, and organizations in the Nashua community. We've come together under the direction of Project Search to really be the conduit for the graduates into the workforce, to really work on being the last piece of the cycle, which goes from skills to recruitment to employment. And we really want to be a big part of making sure that 100% of the graduates get employment.
Now, you're the administrative director of Dartmouth Hitchcock here in Nashua. Why is it important for Dartmouth Hitchcock to be part of this community collaborative?
A number of reasons, and that's a great question. I think the first piece is that we truly value the fact that Project Search is going to put out very qualified candidates, qualified people into the workforce. We feel very strongly that they're going to have developed a very strong skill set that we certainly could utilize in the healthcare industry. And probably just as importantly, we feel very strongly that Dartmouth, as a mission-driven organization, really sees the community value of this type of project, and anything like this going on in Nashua, we really want to be a part of it.
And what would you say to other businesses who might want to get involved?
Just that. There's two really strong reasons to get involved. The first is that there is a really business-related value, and second, being a good community partner or being a good community-based organization, this type of initiative is really perfect for businesses to get involved in.
Thank you so much. That about does it here at St. Joseph Hospital. Before we go, I'd like to thank all of the members of the Project Search core team. That includes the Plus Company, the Nashua School District, St. Joseph Hospital, New Hampshire Vocational Rehabilitation, Gateways Community Services, and Linkabilities. This project would not have succeeded without all of these core team members. Thanks, everyone.